Alright, let's try this again. Greetings.
Hi. Did it work this time?
I mean, it's basically... Yes, it's working, and the volume's better. Now I gotta remember how to use buttons. A button is usually confirm, and I still have not gotten used to that. It's nighttime. Lucian is regarding you with adoration. So who wants to first, Snorlax? I think.
I think go to sleep in the battle.
I mean...
Define fight.
Roll over.
Anyway.
I mean, if it rolled over on you, that would be a problem.
You just needed to roll over away from the cave.
There's a large Pokemon sleeping peacefully. They look so content. Not if I turn my radio on.
It's because we weren't loud enough without it.
Pokemon to sleep. Just what I wanted.
I don't think it's the right song.
I mean, this doesn't sound any better. What? I hate this song. Dugong was blocking your path. Nothing?
I wasn't paying
That's
attention,
supposed to be
sorry.
Snorlax.
It totally is a Snorlax. What are you talking about?
I think we had already established long ago in this randomizer that just because it looks like one thing on screen doesn't mean it's going to actually be that in battle. I think my favorite is still the Gyarados that turned out to be I think it was one of the seagull Pokemon. Wingull. It was a Wingull. It was a shiny Wingull. I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, but this is how I want to remember it.
This is how I wish to remember it. A little bit of boost. Boost. He dove under the land. Alright, one more false swipe, which will hopefully not bring him too close because he has takedown and will kill himself. Ow. Where is it? Where is it? Netball! Sure doesn't name this one Snorlax.
Yes.
What does Snorlax mean in other languages? This stream is not going well already. Hey, he's back.
But the Pokemon is not.
It's taking a shower. That's alrighty then.
It's just oceanic. Anyone else around? There's no... Is there supposed to be no one here?
They all ran when they saw you coming.
Yeah, really. They know the legend of Missing No. There's one. Anyway, let's refresh that. Into Diglett Cave. Oh look, Dugtrio. That is a dramatic music for a Clefairy. I mean a Jigglypuff. A Jiggly Fairy.
Goodbye, Jigglypuff.
I knew you a little more well than I probably wished. A bunch of Diglett popped onto the ground. That was surprising. Here in Diglett Cave.
With the Jigglypuff?
In Jigglypuff Cave? That was actually surprising.
Wait, so is this actually Jigglypuff Cave now? Yes, it is. It's a Jigglypuff Cave now.
There's one other encounter we can get. And it's probably not Doug Trio.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's normally Doug Trio, isn't it?
Yep. I like how it kept the actual encounter levels the same. There he is.
Hello.
Hi, not Doug Trio.
I'm here where my electricity and its great vast power will actually dissipate into the ground.
Yeah, we don't have one of these guys.
Nope. Now I'm going to kill you. Haha, just kidding. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Great. Yay!
Yep.
Female Raichu.
No, they have to be involved now.
When its electricity builds, its muscles are stimulated and it becomes more aggressive than usual.
Alright. Generate names. How many characters do we have?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10.
Oh, it is 10. Okay, hang on.
Varsuvius. Varsuvius the 23rd.
It's a girl.
Varsuvius the 23rd.
So it's a weird way to spell Gwendolyn. And hang on.
Svahone.
Well, I don't have a pronunciation for it. It's Lithuanian. That means dream.
Dream. And Gwendolyn?
Spahone? Spahone?
You got me on that one.
Do you need us to move that screen for your crane? Well, the other one is quite obviously Gwendolyn. Just spelled weird.
I don't know how you would normally spell Gwendolyn. You get past Gwen, and I just don't know what we're doing.
Well, normally it's like it's Gwen, and then yeah, the D-O is normal as well. It's the L-I-N-E that's weird. It's normally like L-Y-N is the most common one that I'm familiar with.
So would this be an older version or a newer version? Anyway, what will we get?
It's a variant of another weird way of spelling Gwendolyn. Apparently, the normal way of spelling Gwendolyn is actually E-N.
Do they mean anything different?
No, it's just this one is a variant of the E-N one, which means white ring, derived from the Welsh German elements Gwen meaning white, fair, or blessed, and Dolan meaning ring or loop.
So
I
loop.
like the other one.
Dream. Spahone.
I don't like that. Joan.
Yeah, apparently the one that the spelling of Gwendolyn that I'm familiar with is actually just a variant of the L-E-N one. So.
I'm amused that you can't properly spell Pokemon in this game. They don't have any special character E's. Right.
That actually makes sense though, because the version of Gwendolyn that I'm familiar with is
A super
English.
potion.
But it's and the version that I'm familiar with is considered English, but the original version of Gwendolyn is considered Welsh.
Yeah, so many things for me to search for, but nothing to find. Except for a Jigglypuff! I was wrong. I may have been getting Doug Trios right off the bat and just missing the Diglets. Two HP. Thank you very much, Raichu. Yong. Welcome to the western seaboard of Kanto. Where you can see such wonderful rainbow-themed towns. As green, and gray, and rainbow. I should go back and talk to the guy that gives me balls. Don't mind that. Oh my good nuggets, you're the first visitor I've had in a long time. I'm going crazy with joy. Since you look as bright as a nugget, let me give you a little present. That's a nugget. I can't give you any nuggets of wisdom, so that'll have to do. Yeah. What do you mean you've had these before? These are valuable things, and you're a child. And I just saw inside your wallet. Never mind, can I get a loan? Oh, Sacred Ash.
That sounds like a very important thing to have.
It's an amazing item that can revive all fainted Pokemon. I don't think I've ever successfully used that because I think it can only be used outside of battle. To the north is gray, to the south is green. I know, I sound like a sign. Not a very smart sign either. Let's start up topish. Let's get all the items. Now let's fight all the bugs. Why do girls dislike bug Pokemon so much? Jab it.
Hello. Cute little thing. You killed it.
Yep. Charizard? Yes. You are a fiery bug trader.
Yeah, rarely it's on fire.
No good. We should trade. Oh, numbers. Fine. I have a feeling he's gonna bug me. Not quite what I expected. Was immediately being bugged. This is definitely Sis, it's awful, Michael the Fairy. Huh? This is odd. Oh, sorry, I was in a hurry and I have to go. Bye-bye.
Okay.
My bug Pokemon are tough. Prepare to lose. I forgot to switch out Yawn.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. That thing's creepy looking.
That's a little ironic, actually. This is the next form from Nuzleaf.
For some reason, that's not ringing a bell with me either.
It's the Pokemon that Nuzlocke is named after.
Really?
Nuzleaf. Yeah.
You sure it's actually named after it? I've never actually looked up where the name came from.
I would be astonished if it did not. I don't know why they chose that Pokemon, but they did. Maybe they just decided to do the first one and they named it after the first Pokemon they caught in their randomizer. You too.
Okay, so the term is actually from the username of the person who originally made the comic. Who originally made the comic with the rules in it.
Didn't realize there was a comic.
That's where it originally came from. Someone drew up a comic for apparently Ruby. And I don't know if they were drawing I don't know exactly what they were drawing the comic of, but apparently that's where the idea of Nuzlocke came from, and Nuzlocke was the username of the person who drew that comic. I don't know where their username came from, probably from that Pokemon you were just talking about, but
Yeah, absolutely.
that's not where it came from for the term Nuzlocke, though. The only person who can answer that question is the person who made the username.
Must have dozed off in the sun. I had this dream about a drowsy eating my dream. Weird,
What?
huh? Huh? What's this? Where did this TM come from? This is spooky. Here, you can have this TM. Obtain the TM85. TM85 contains Dream Eater. And that's the last I'll be doing that joke.
Okay, good. That was giving me wordplay.
That was given what?
Well, the only part of it that actually
Ah.
made sense with was the drowsy.
Yeah. What do we... There's a Charizard sitting in Viridian
Okay.
City.
Good.
It is level
It
10.
just came out of the middle of this.
I found a pond full of Charizard.
Oh, that's
Need to
good.
cool off a bit.
He's taking a bath.
This may actually work. Which means you
Okay,
may-
so I'm currently crocheting, and I just pulled on my yarn and just pulled out a hunk of tangled yarn out of the center of this yarn ball. So now I gotta untangle it.
What's stronger? An extremely weak level 49 Pokemon or a level 10 Charizard? Oh, good timing. Level. Alright, male Charizard.
Hit.
If Charizard becomes furious, the flame at the tip of its tail flares up in a light blue shade. Why it gives shade, I don't know. What do you mean that's not how it works? Of course that's how it works, it's the word shade.
I feel like we've seen one of these names before. Not the one I just put up.
Oh no fire.
Unafraid?
Oh no fire.
I think you added a letter into there.
For no reason. That makes no sense. Yamin and Onofre. Onofre.
Alright, well, Onofre is apparently the Spanish and Portuguese form of Onofrius,
Wonderful.
which is from Egyptian mythology.
I will be very happy this turns into fire.
Well, no, it's derived from Egyptian Nifer. I can't pronounce Egyptian. Meaning he who is good, he who is happy.
He who is good, he who is happy.
This was an epitaph of the god Osiris.
As happy as a Charizard in a pond surrounded by grass. And Yaman?
Alright.
Which also sounds kind of in that Middle Eastern area.
Hebrew form of Jamin. Means right hand in Hebrew. It's the Hebrew. Yamin is the Hebrew form of Jamin. And Jamin means right hand.
So,
Like
kind of
right hand.
happy or right hand? Any votes?
Just a very,
How do you
very
pronounce
happy.
that kind of one?
One fire.
Onofre? That's my guess.
I think I might go with that one.
Onofre?
Onofre?
Yeah, I kind of like that one. And that's how I'm pronouncing it. Somebody tells me it's wrong.
One fire?
Onofre.
I actually had to take a second look because I kept pronouncing it like one fire. Alright. What have you got to say? I heard that there are many items on the ground in Viridian Forest. My dream is to become a team leader. I moved to Hawaii. I heard there's a gym in Cinnabar is gone. I wonder what became of Blaine, the gym leader. Where in the world is Viridian's gym leader? I wanted to challenge him. It's an extremely light-handed hint telling you exactly where both of those are going. I'll be able to Cinnabar. It's an island way south of here. The gym leader's totally cool. Same person. No. I don't care about the shelves. Steel mail. No, not worth it. Nah. I apparently don't need any of them. Also, I just realized I did not heal up my Pokemon. I should probably do that. He's a little bit on the paralyzed side.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hey. I did not say A again. This is a victory. Welcome to the Trainer House, the newest and most happening place in Viridian. We're open to trainers only. You can battle the best of the against the best of the best right downstairs. You can all the place and battle all kinds of trainers. This is not just to train your Pokemon, this is also a chance to experience many things yourself. I battled a champion from Palatown went to all the cities and towns in Kanto, which is the only part of the world that really matters. Viridian is the closest to the Indigo Plateau. They built this place because so many trainers passed through on their way to Indigo Plateau. I hope practice battles downstairs here. I would love to see how well a trainer from Johto battles. Hint, hint.
Whoa, I'm taking the rest from Pokemon battles.
Illegible tracks. And oh no. Intro. Yes. Bring the Pokeball. Oh yeah, Pokewalker stuff. Battle points. Bring my best. Not yet. I want to save. We've only been playing for 63 hours in game. Yes. So I don't remember exactly how this works. I think it will actually be this last person you traded with, or encountered some sort of multiplayer PvP element with. But there's always a default person right here. I would like to battle you from here, sir. Can you hear me?